5 ways to get your head together for more sales. So you're thinking, what in the heck is he talking about? The key issue when it comes to the sale of whatever it is you have, whatever offer you've got, or product or service, whatever it may be, the key issue is your mindset and your thinking about sales. In particular, you need to appreciate this, that 80%, right? 80% of any success you're going to have in sales is really how you view sales, okay? Like if you think it's, oh, sales is below me, or sales really irritates me, or sales upsets me because it's full of pressure. If you think like that, it's going to impact on your sales potential. But more importantly is how you view yourself in sales. Can you see yourself selling the stuff that you've got and doing it with a belief and a conviction, but more importantly, with a mindset of helping people, not just trying to make a dollar, okay? 80% of your sales success is going to be determined by what's going on in your head, right? 20% comes from marketing strategies and tactics and all that stuff that most people pay a fortune for, and it never really works, all right? My name is Peter Beckenham, the Village Marketer, and as always, talking to you from my little tiny village way up near the Cambodian border. And I wanted to share this with you because early this morning I was talking to a very lovely young lady from Canada, okay? No names, no picture. But she's in the real estate business, okay? And her biggest challenge was her self-belief when it came to sales. She was good at everything else, but she didn't think she had the ability, or she didn't have the strength of character, or she had this hang-up about sales. So what I'm going to do is share with you 5 things that I shared with her that I hope will really help you when it comes to the next sales conversation you have. Because the point is this: if you're not convinced about what you offer is worthwhile and valuable, then you really shouldn't be offering it in the first place, right? It is really that darn simple, okay? When people can feel and sense the energy you've got in the way that you talk about them and their problems, and even to a point where you may offer them solutions, it's the energy that you come forward with is what will really impact on them and make them listen to you, right? That's the key bit. I mean, a really good two good marketers. One's called Victor Antonio and the other one's called Gina Gabrielini, okay? Both of these, I've been listening to them for years and years and years and years, right? And they both talk about these 5 particular approaches that you should have to every single sales conversation you have, all right? So here they are. I want you to ask yourself these 5 powerful questions before you speak to another darn prospect. Promise me that? Because you need to do this. Number 1, what do you want to feel during the sales process with your prospect? What do you want to feel? Okay? Think about that. Do you want to feel happy? Do you want to feel excited? Do you want to feel supportive? Do you want to feel engaged? Whatever it is. Think about that. What do you want to feel like during your next sales conversation? All right? And you have to be honest with yourself there. If you just want to make money with it, then you're going to put yourself under huge pressure. So the first one is, what do you want to feel during the conversation? And you can see where I'm heading with this, right? Because the bottom line is this: if I'm not talking to you about thinking like a salesperson, I'm talking to you about thinking like someone who can make an impact on someone and help somebody. Number 2, what's the most important skill or value that you can bring during a sales conversation? Not your offer. Not your offer. Anything else but your offer, right? In other words, focus your energy on connecting with people and engaging with people. So I've done two, right? Just to remind you quickly, the first one is, what do you want to feel during the sales conversation? What do you want to feel? And secondly, what's the most important skill or value you can bring to the sales conversation, not your offer? Number three, I got 5, right? Number 3, what will you have to drop or get rid of to be able to have a heartfelt conversation with a potential client? This is very important, okay? If you have anxiety, or you have this huge fear of not getting a sale, or you need the money quickly, or whatever it is, or worried about how you're going to talk about the price, all that sort of stuff, get rid of it. Because if you don't get rid of it, it's going to impact on you. It's going to impact on the way you run your sales conversation. Please make sure you do that, okay? Think about what will you have to drop. Now, it's easy to say, but it's not easy to do. If you're desperate for money and you desperately need a sale, both to put food on the table and for your confidence, I am agreeing with you, this is not bloody easy. But it's something you have to force yourself to do in order to have a heartfelt connection with your potential client. Otherwise, they will sense the fact that you are desperate, okay? And when people sense that you are desperate, they will run away very quickly. Number 4, to go. Number 4, why does what you have, your offer, why does it rock? Okay? I mean, what's the real value that you deliver? This is important. If you're not absolutely crystal clear about the real value you can provide to a potential client, then don't expect your potential client to understand and appreciate it either, because they won't. They sure won't, right? So you need to be crystal clear on the value you bring to any sales conversations. Very, very important, okay? By the way, the value you bring could be anything. I mean, the bottom line is this. If you can get your potential client excited, then you've done the job. And you can get your potential client excited by getting them to appreciate the situation they're in, and you being a good listener and helping them go through their problems and sorting them out. Number 5, the last question you need to ask yourself before you go into the next sales conversation. What is the very best possible outcome I can get from this sales conversation? Right? What is the very best outcome I could get from this one? Don't answer from a place of fear. Don't answer from trying to be realistic based on your previous performances. Leave all that junk, right? I want you to be positive. I want you to stretch yourself, because we're talking about what is the best possible outcome. Maybe they'll become your number 1 client. Maybe they'll pay your membership fees for 2 years in advance. Whatever it is, okay? Think about that. Think big. Think positive. And they're the 5 things I want you to think about, because if you can do that, if you can really do that, then that'll help get your head together and you will definitely make more sales. All right? Now, I've shared 5 critical things with you there. If any of these things concern you, worry you, or you're not sure what the heck I'm talking about, reach out and message me. Okay? That's what it's all about. Reach out and message me and I'll share some ideas with you. In the meantime, thank you very much for sharing your valuable time with me. I always appreciate it. Best wishes from Thailand, and until next time, bye for now.